Hey Roadrunners, we have a special guest here today, the Director of Financial Aid and Veterans at Lynn Benton. This is Elaine Robinson. Elaine, hi.
Hi, Diana.
And Elaine is here to talk to us today about financial aid and what we might need to know around this time in the term about financial aid. So Elaine, you and I talked a little bit before, and we thought of a few things that students should know about at this point in the term. One is their aid for the 2021 school year, which I know feels like forever away, but the time is now. The other is summer aid. The other one is financial aid appeals, and then just generally what a student can do to make this process go smoothly. Can
Okay.
you start us off by telling us what a student needs to know about applying for 2021 financial aid?
Okay. The academic year for Lynn Benton Community College is summer, fall, winter, spring. So how I help students to know when they need a new FAFSA, because you have to do it once a year, is that whenever we cross over into the new academic year, which is summer, you will need to have a new FAFSA on file. So if you haven't done your 2021 FAFSA, I will highly advise for you to jump on to FAFSA.ed.gov and get it done. It's going to be based on your 2018 federal income. So make sure you have your federal tax return available to fill the FAFSA out.
And if you have already applied, some of you will be able to check your student email and find that you've already been awarded your funds for the 2021 school year. Is that right, Elaine?
That is correct. If you don't know if you've done it or not, you can check on your WebRunner account. If you do have a 2021 FAFSA, you should be able to find it in your WebRunner account, and you can always reach out to the financial aid office. We're available at faoffice@lynnbenton.edu. We watch that mailbox 24/7. We try to respond as promptly as we can. You can also telephone us at 541-917-4850 and leave us a message. Make sure you leave your LBCC ID number. Tell us a little bit about why you're calling us, and we will return your telephone call as well.
Great. So you mentioned something when you're talking about 2021 aid, that summer is actually the first term of the 2021 year, not fall. So
That's
can you tell us a little bit about how a student gets financial aid if they want to take summer classes?
Yes, I can answer that. For summer, because summer is considered to be optional, if you want to come summer term, you need to tell us and let us know. So there are two ways. So if you're an existing student and say you got your award and it's fall, winter, spring, and you're like, hey, I'm coming summer, just log on to www.lynnbenton.edu, go to the main page, and then go to the quick links, hit financial aid. Once you're on our landing page, you want to go to forms, go to the 2021 forms, and we have the summer packet down there below. It's an alpha order. So you'll turn that into us. And what we will do is we will go adjust the spread of your financial aid to cover summer, fall, winter, and spring.
Well, let's go ahead and jump right to appeals, because I know a lot of students are wondering about that. It's been a really tough term. Things maybe didn't go as planned for students. And some students may be they may not have met satisfactory academic progress. Last week in our video about withdrawals, we talked a little bit about satisfactory academic progress in terms of completion rate and GPA. So can you tell us a little bit about what a student should do if they're not doing well in their courses and they have financial aid this term?
Okay. If you're enrolled this term for spring term and you absolutely know that you're not going to be successful, in the world of financial aid, you have to maintain a 70% completion rate. It's a cumulative of all the classes you've taken in LBCC, and you have to maintain a 2-point. So if you know that you're going to not be able to meet that criteria, I would strongly encourage you to do a financial aid appeal. Those can also be found on our websites, and meet with your academic advisor. We're doing everything online right now. The instructions are there. You can always turn in your appeal early. Okay. We don't look at appeals until final grades are in. So if it is that you did well and you didn't need it, that's fantastic. We will do nothing with your appeal. If it needs to be processed, we will process it.
And there's no penalty in applying for an appeal, even if you don't need it or you're not granted the appeal, right?
That is accurate.
And
That
a
is
student, you mentioned that you won't look at the appeals until later. So I want to tell students a little bit about why they might want to apply for an appeal early. And the main reason is that you need your advisor to help you with your appeal. They'll help you update your education plan. And to do that, your advisor needs to still be working. Many of our faculty are not on contract for the summer, so it's really important that a student looking for an appeal talks to their advisor before the term is over. So
right.
that's why you might want to consider doing that appeal even before the appeal deadline.
And we encourage that. We encourage all students. We send out the information, and we really try to encourage students to meet with their academic advisor early.
Mhm. And in the simplest terms, an appeal means that even though you didn't meet satisfactory academic progress, you will still be awarded your aid if the appeal is granted. You will still be awarded your aid for the next term, and it gives you a chance to get your GPA, get your completion rate back up, and kind of get off of that probation, for lack of a better term. And as Elaine said, financial aid is available to you by phone, by email, even when we're remote, to help you through that process because it's very complex. There are also, though, a few things you can do to make that process go a little bit more smoothly. Elaine, can you tell our students a little bit about what they can do in terms of their paperwork and communication to help this process go smoothly and get their award as soon as possible?
Yes, thank you, Diana. What students can really do, and I always say this, please, please check your email, respond to any requests that you get from the financial aid advisors, and just make sure that when you get that first email, when we get your FAFSA, that you follow through and that you go and you log in and create your account. Some of you have already created your accounts. If you're new, you're going to create an account in Campus Logic because we do our forms online. When creating your account, you need to use your legal name, which is the name that you put on the FAFSA. So that's one of the common errors that students, sometimes they get so frustrated, they just say, you know what, I'm not doing it. Don't get frustrated. Contact us. We'll help you get in. We'll help you complete the forms. And I think the number one reason, too, why students get hung up is they forget to do their disbursement agreement. That is very, very important.
I heard you say that sometimes students get frustrated and they just want to give up, and you're really encouraging them to push through, ask for help if they need it, and
Right.
and finish the process because there are
Yeah.
literally thousands of dollars on the line. So if
Yeah,
they can hold on for 30 more minutes or write one more email to get their help, they could get thousands of dollars coming back to them from that.
that's correct. Just ask the question. Don't give up. Reach out. Ask financial aid the question. We are here to assist you. We are here to ensure that you have funds to create and get your career job in anything that you want to do. So we strongly encourage you. Don't give up. Reach out.
Thank you so much, Elaine. We appreciate everything you do.
Thank you.
Have a great day.